All right, let me throw some words at you. Drug addict, dopehead, strung out. You've probably heard people use those terms to describe somebody who is dealing with drug addiction. Who knows? Maybe you yourself have used those words.
Yeah, and if you have, or if you still do, it's really time to stop. It's time to set aside judgment and help clear the path to recovery. Elizabeth Justice is Prevention Supervisor with the Somerset County Health Department. She joins us along with Shannon Fry, Director of Local Behavioral Health Authority. Thank you both for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
Those words, they really can hurt someone. They can affect their recovery, can't they?
Yes, very much so.
How is that?
Well, addiction anyway, I can speak for our county within itself. There's still a stigma behind the whole use of drugs, and not just with the individuals that are actually using, but also the families that have somebody within their family that are using or have passed away. So it's a lack of respect, and it's not making people feel safe if they're going in and somebody is saying, calling them, branding them by those words.
Right.
Branding them. Boy, I'd never heard it put that way, and that really brings it home. Somerset County is a close-knit community, and words like that get around, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yes, very much so. And when we talk about stigma too, it's important to know there's more than one type of stigma. You can have the external stigma and the internal stigma. So the external stigma is the stigma that the community places on an individual that might have a certain characteristic or a habit. And then a lot of times that external stigma can be turn into internal stigma.
What you think of yourself.
Yes, and that is what we want to stop. We want the people to know that they are worthy, that there is help available.
So what is Somerset County Health Department doing to tackle the issue of stigma around addiction?
A lot of outreach. We're doing a wide variety of outreach, whether it's social media, TV, radio. Our website is open to all, somersethealth.org, where it can be viewed by anybody and everybody. It provides resources, education. We also do have peer support specialists that go out there 24/7.
So opioid abuse, there's really no limits to that. How prevalent is opioid abuse in Somerset County?
I would say it's as prevalent as it is in any county across America.
Yeah.
Big cities oftentimes get more attention. They think it's more of a big city issue, but actually we're finding that more of the rural areas are being affected by opioid misuse.
But you're supplying, I guess, big city support for these folks?
Yeah, so we offer, like Shannon said, all kinds of services. We offer not only the peer support, but we also offer naloxone or Narcan training, which is completely free, where we basically equip these individuals on how to safely respond to an opioid overdose. We give them Narcan kits.
So you mentioned peer support. Tell me more about that.
Peer support are people that have lived experience. So they, within themselves, have gone through what the others are going through. So they know what it feels like to be stigmatized. They know what it feels like to be in recovery. They know what it feels like to be using. And they bring their wealth of knowledge to the forefront. And hopefully, with their experience, they can better understand. And the person that's trying to recover or just in the process of using will feel more comfortable with talking to them because of their lived experience.
Makes for a better relationship between them.
Much better, yes.
So if somebody is watching and they are dealing with addiction, or maybe they have a family member, a friend, or someone who is in the grip of addiction, what can they do? What should they do?
Well, we want them to know addiction is not the totality of who they are. And there is help available, and to please not feel ashamed to ask for that help. So they can certainly reach out to the Somerset County Health Department. We have our unmaskeddiction.org website, which focuses mainly on addiction, and it offers treatment resources and tries to connect individuals with care specifically related to addiction. They also have the peer support specialists, like Shannon was talking about, that they can reach out to them as well. 24/7. And it's not just for the person that is, using the drugs themselves, but the families are oftentimes going through this as well. And so there is support for them too through these peer support specialists.
There you go.
There you go. Elizabeth Justice and Shannon Fry with the Somerset County Health Department, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.